It's a beautiful sunshiny squint against the sun kind of day in Dover this morning. It's a fantastic night's sleep. Thank you once again very much to Port of Dover for your kind sponsorship. They actually asked if I wanted to stay 2 nights, and of course I would love to, but I also need to get on my way. So I will be leaving in a couple of hours. It's about 8 o'clock now, leaving at 10 on the high tide, and the water will take me beautifully to the west, to Eastbourne. Also the wind will take me, it's in the perfect position for Big Purple, which has been repaired again, and that's going to blow me absolutely amazingly up until about 1 o'clock, when the wind will disappear, and I'm afraid the Iron Horse might need to go on. But right now I need to do some more prep and get some more stuff in order. There we have it. That was an easy out. Half an hour earlier than planned because, well, I was ready. And it turns out I wasn't ready. I thought I was ready. And I suddenly realised, I haven't done that one thing because I didn't go through my usual routine and check. I rushed. Don't rush. I've got the green, white, green, which means proceed with caution. So out I go. This is when it gets bumpy because we're out of the protection. But it's not going to be bumpy today. Today is going to be a beautiful light sail. And then the wind is going to disappear. Popsy is already out there ahead of me. There's Popsy. Remember her? She got me a footage a couple of days ago, which is very nice. Faster boat, a beautiful island packet. But they don't have a Big Purple. They do. They just leave it. Jibing. They leave it under the bunk or wherever it is, because there's only 2 of them on board, and theirs is much harder to handle, much bigger boat. So yeah, well, we'll be seeing them soon because they're also from Plymouth. And remember, at all times keep a lookout for bluebirds. Looking for bluebirds. If I had a boat in Dover, I would call it Bluebirds Over. I would. It would appear that sailing vessel Flying Start has entered the race and doing really well. And they know they're in a race because they've put more sail up to try and catch up with me, because it's always a race. Check out Dover behind me though. It is pretty. Oh, I can tell now that Ketty's just turned off the wind a little bit, and I'm going to have to pull on Big Purple. Because Big Purple is out. She went up. I was going to say without any problems, but there was a problem. I just could not get the sock to go up. And then I realised it's I was sat on the line that needed to be not sat on so that it could go up. And I spent ages sweating, pulling and faffing, and then realised, oh hang on, what's this I'm sat on? And unsat on it, and then it all went up very, very easily. Life. Anyway, look, there's Dover, the White Cliffs. So pretty. I thought I was going to crash into this fella. Ooh, that got windy. But he then just suddenly realised that actually he's a motor vessel and I'm sailing. So he moved. But it looks like he might be at anchor. He's doing something strange. I don't quite know what's going on at the front of his vessel there. I think maybe he's just put that down. I just was unsure as to what he was doing and why, but I've not crashed into him, so that's okay. and he doesn't have any symbols to tell me what he's doing. Oh no, that's a ball. Is it anchor? I see an anchor ball now. Very good. Can you see the anchor ball? It's the circle on the front stick. There we go. Now that I've come around this side of him and swung around a bit, I can see that he actually says guard on the side. So he's guarding Dover, I guess. Popsy is still increasing the gap between us and behind me. Where are you? Where are you? Can't see him anyway. Flying Start is behind me and decreasing the gap between us. Darn, I'm losing this race. But on the positive side, my theoretical hull speed, the maths says that I cannot go faster than 6.6 knots. My speed through the water has been, at times, 6.5 knots. So I cannot go any faster. Even if I wanted to, even if I put a bigger engine on the back, I would not go faster. So, we are travelling at maximum speed and still losing the race. I think I'm still winning! It's a beautiful day. You'd think that we were in the Med, apart from the fact that I'm wearing a fleece, and that's only because the wind is a little bit cold. And nothing more to report. Oh, I've put my mainsail away. I was a little overpowered, and I thought, well, being as I am reaching maximum hull speed, there's no point in having too much canvas up, because that just puts extra stress on the boat that's unnecessary. It's like extra power that goes nowhere. So why put the stress on the boat? Got to take the easy days when you haven't. Don't be stressed, and don't bring stress if you don't have to. $6.5. Well, absolutely bang on cue at 12 o'clock. The wind disappeared, and I'm left with this. I didn't manage to catch up with Popsy, but you know, it's not quite as thrilling a journey as I hoped. So I'll have to put Big Purple away, I think, because she's doing absolutely nothing now. Oh, it doesn't help that she's kind of putting herself away, to be honest. What's going on there? Right, well, that's a flaw in my latest plan. She's literally putting herself away. I think I might go and get her back out and see what happens. That happened in the moment that it took for me to go and grab my phone and film the fact that I was catching up with Popsy. Although, I suppose it is encouraging to know that if it's easy enough for that sock to come down without any effort on my part, I might actually be able to put the sail away without having to panic at any point. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, Popsy. I'm also motoring a little bit. But you don't know that right now, and you think I've just caught up. 6 years ago, we passed Dungeness, Nina and I, on our circumnavigation of the UK the other way. Highly recommend you go and watch those episodes, because they're a lot more entertaining than these ones of me just waffling to the camera. It had other people getting involved, Nina, and yeah, so click the link or search for the UK 2020 tour. That would probably be a better thing to do. And anyway, back to Dungeness. There it is. We were going to anchor off Dungeness, but it was going to be a lee shore, and I was very new at sailing. I hadn't got my qualifications yet, and I was thinking, this is really not a good thing to do. So we pressed on to Dover, which is just 15 miles from here. I only know that now because I've done 15 miles. And Big Purple's putting herself away again. What? Stop it! Ugh. Pretty much right next to Dungeness Power Station now. I believe it's nuclear. Plenty of people on the beach there. They'll be getting a tan. Maybe from the sun. Hopefully only from the sun. So, other than that, nothing much exciting has happened. I've got the white sails up now. That's because the wind has kind of come a little bit more from in front of me. But I am still popping along a little bit on the motor. And yeah, it's getting hotter. Can you believe it? I've had to put the sun shelter up again so I can hide out of the sun. It's been a couple of months since I've had to do that. I've seen dolphins. I've seen more than one. Come on, Dolly Dolly Dolphin. Where are you? Come on, Dolly Dolly Dolphin. I've seen them, I promise. I just don't understand. They just don't like playing in Ketty's bow wave. I mean, they don't even come near. No. Could almost be an episode of a cartoon series that involves yellow people. But sadly it's not. Nowhere near as exciting. I am currently in a hole in the wind. Here. And that wind is doing nothing good for me at all. You see, the sails are flogging. Occasionally I get visits from butterflies. Don't know where the butterflies flew from, but they're a long way from land. I don't know what they're hoping to find, because I ain't got no nectar. The tide is about to turn against me soon as well. Look at that. It's coming up to 3 o'clock, and that will slowly increase. Now, at my current rate, should be there by 6 o'clock. So I still have a little bit of tide with me, hence I'm doing 5.8 knots under the motor, but not for long. I'm wondering whether or not I go a mile out of my way. In fact, it's probably more than a mile. 3 miles out of my way, and throw the anchor down and just wait until 7 o'clock when the tide turns in my favour. And if I do that, I will definitely be getting to Eastbourne in the dark. Or do I just push on through and not wait for 4 hours? I think I'm going to push on through. I'm going to have to put that jib away, because I'm sure it's not supposed to go that way around. It is super easy to put the jib away. Basically, these two lines are an endless loop, and if I pull on the outside one, the jib will roll away. Pull once more on here, and we can see that the jib gets smaller. There we go. And one more pull. Heave. That'll do for now. Probably get it out again in a bit, because the wind is here and then there. So yeah. Nothing more to report just now. Oh, other than Popsy's gone to anchor over there, which maybe I should have done. Time has passed. Wind has completely changed from the north to the south. So I will get the jib out that I just put away an hour ago. Exactly the reverse process. Instead of pulling on this one, I pull on this one. You can see it just coming out underneath the mainsail there. I'll just keep pulling on this line until she's all the way out. She's there. And then I pull on this one until she stops flapping. Would you like to learn how I know when the sail's in the right place? I'm going to show you. On the jib there you can see that there is some wool attached to the sail. The long one is on the outside of the sail, the furthest away from me, and the short one is on the inside. The idea is if the one that's furthest away from me is flopping, then you let the sail out. If the one that's closest to me is flopping, you pull the sail in. Well, there we can see that the furthest away is kind of horizontal, so that's good, but the inner one is not. There's another one or two up the sail, and I'm going to pull on that rope, move the sail in or out until those two cotton lines, those wool lines, are horizontal. And that's the real basics of trimming a sail. Rather dark looking catamaran. It's the dull hull and grey sails. Don't know what it is, but it's right alongside Hastings. There you go. Again, very lovely looking place. What a nice beach in Hastings, hasn't it? Maybe I'll move to Hastings. Could be a bit of a battle though. Flying Start has got a faster engine than me, because they are there approximately, I don't know, 3 miles ahead of me. Nothing's been happening for the last however many hours, apart from I've been on the motoring, and Flying Start has motored past me. Yeah, nothing, but we will get to see in approximately 30 minutes my time, seconds in your time, what it's like to get into Eastbourne Harbour. So yeah, looking forward to that. I'll show you a little preview now. In Eastbourne Harbour we have to find the safe water marker, which is there, and then we make our way through. Lots of reds and greens, and then through the channel, and then we radio when we're on about there. We radio channel 17, and then he will tell us where we can go into one of these locks, and then into one of those berths, and that's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. It's a little bit difficult to see, but right there in the sunlight, just there we go. Yeah. That's my safe water mark, which is that one there. Focus, focus, focus. Alright, so now what we're on to is pilotage. And I can actually just see past the safe water mark, slightly to the left, on my next port and starboard markers. Quite nice now as we're coming into the safer water, the breakwater there, to protect us from any big waves that might be coming in. And ahead of me again, looking into the sun, which is really difficult, but I can see a flat topped one to my left ever so slightly, and a pointy one right in the middle of that sunshine. So that's where I'm heading next. There you go. Welcome to Eastbourne Marina. Feeling reasonably confident that I can at least show you what it is that I'm going to connect onto before I have to connect onto it. This is nice. they already have ropes attached to all of the cleats. So all I need to do is pop it around there. Oh, not like that though. Not quite long enough. I'll need two hands. Lock gates closing behind me. I've done my usual bridle thing at the back because I didn't know that lines were provided for us. Yeah. And there's the man up there in the shiny box. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? Those sunny flats there looking out over the marina. And then right by the marina you've got, well, admittedly in a little bit of shade, you've got restaurants. Nice promenade for people to wamble on past. It's all very pretty here. Quite like it. I just need to work out which is my pontoon now. It was this one. There she is. Ketty with the signs up. It's possible that those people in those flats may see her, but not a chance that anybody on the promenade can see her. So I might not get many donations through the QR code, but I do want to thank these wonderful people who have donated through the GoFundMe account, I assume through the URL at the bottom of the screen there. I'm doing this today quite tedious journey, forgive me for waffling a lot. I've just done most of the edit and thought to myself, that man is going insane. But I'm doing it all raising funds for, as it says all over the flags on the boat, Parkinson's UK. So many good things that Parkinson's UK are doing for people living with Parkinson's at the minute. And all of this was inspired, if you've only just caught up with me, by the fact that yes, my grandfather had passed away with Parkinson's, my auntie has Parkinson's, but now my good school friend that I learned to sail with has just been diagnosed, and so I thought I would do something about it. I cannot come up with a cure, but people who do research can. So the money that I am asking you to donate, please, will be going towards researching a cure. It will also go towards helping people living with Parkinson's live the best life they can. Please be generous if you can. Thanks very much. See you tomorrow.